even more so. Alabama is in the same boat, and so is Florida. If like one of the states had been Massachusetts or Delaware or something like that, I would be. It's not even a matter of being comfortable asking for it. It's just like you said, of drawing attention. And if we're not trying to do that at this point, it might. But if there is some sort of way, even electronically, to try to request that.
Yeah. I mean, I know
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I think, like, what the constable said is that, and I did do a little bit of research, like, the constable said, that those are requests. The constable, I don't think the constable was quite totally comprehending in terms of safety. Like, the constable was still sort of thinking in terms of, well, what could the constable looked at to corroborate? I think when the constable hears testimony and sees some documents, it will be helpful, right?
Okay.
Just some folks are better when they see more.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I think, because the constable said, you can request all those documents, Freedom of Information Act, that I could even request them from Canada. But what you and I are concerned about is Roy Black, right? It's
Right.
just weird. I said to the constable, it could just be coincidence, but abundance of caution. We're careful because obviously, the information on Roy Black, and I mean, nobody seems to really have looked much at at William Kyle at all, and it's just a bit odd that suddenly there's Roy Black drops dead a day after we've spoken on with a call dropout. So
right. All right. Well, I will forward you those things, and I will start getting me an itinerary to go down to Alabama. It'd probably be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, something like that. And it's contingent on me getting my motorcycle back.
Okay.
So I just spoke to the guy yesterday. The part was on order as of Monday. It was supposed to be in today or tomorrow at the latest. Apparently, it's not that difficult to put on, and after it's on, I should be good to go.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to get the bike back as early as tomorrow or early next week at the latest, unless, of course, that part doesn't fix it. So
yeah. So something else then. So then I'm just sort of like question mark in terms of how to get at those files. All those other sort of reports, because those are helpful context, but the hospital one is quite helpful. But the other reports are really important because there's police, because didn't you said there was a police report filed regarding the complaint to Samantha, regarding Samantha?
Oh, yeah. There was a whole investigation that involved the FBI and the local police because when they first got her, the only thing she had was like a little plastic bag of like one change of clothes. So we went and in the beginning they weren't, hurting her. They just had us both there. And there was a witness at the shoe store that we went to that remembered both of us because we were kids and it was her being a black girl and me being a white kid. It was just something that stood out to the witness there. She was a slender black lady. Mm-hmm. And I know she was part of the investigation because she thought something was fishy even in the store. Just the way that Lynn was acting. Lynn was the one that actually took us out to get these clothes. Mm-hmm. But yes, there was an investigation and nothing came out of it. But there was